Croeso YouTube, welcome back to Tim Reptile HQ. Today we're kind of doing a review of another video for our favourite YouTuber, John's Rainforest Room. Keep watching. Oh, we've got snazzy new titles that Amy's got involved with. Let's get on with that. Okay folks, you're going to learn a little bit more about me today. I've been keeping reptiles now for over 25 years off and on, and in fact at one point I actually worked in the trade, and I worked for a chain of pet shops in South Wales, and I was their reptile guy. I became quite disillusioned with keeping reptiles then because of the conditions that the reptiles were kept in, despite my efforts to try and get the company on board with doing things correctly. And it's only the last couple of years I've come back to the hobby. Amy was very interested in frogs. I said, okay, let's get some frogs. I know about frogs. And this has happened. It's got a bit out of hand. So back in the day, I had to research by getting books, buying books, getting books on interlibrary loans. It takes a long time to get information. Nowadays, you just do a little YouTube search and you've got tens of people giving you information. However, back in the day, if something was published in a book, you could assume it was good information. Since I've come back to the hobby and I've been looking at different species, new things that weren't around perhaps when I was in the hobby previously, there's a lot of misinformation out there on YouTube, on Google, on social media, and I think you've really got to be careful whose advice you take. So through doing this, one YouTuber stood out to me, especially on the builds for reptiles, amphibians, creating the backgrounds, creating these beautiful environments for our pets to live in, and that was John at John's Rainforest Room. I'd be very cautious. I've seen other YouTubers using materials that contain biocides, chemicals that could harm your pets. I've left comments on some of these videos and they've just been ignored. They are trying to get views, which I suppose a lot of YouTubers are trying to do. Perhaps we're trying to do that to an extent, but not at the expense of our animals. These people are using cheap products. You need to be careful. If you want to see how to do things right, I'd like to say, look at our channel. No one's perfect, but when I look at John's, he does everything right. And that's why I've supported his channel, pushed his channel, and I will continue to do so. If you want to see how to do things right with your reptiles and amphibians, watch John. I presume what he does with fish tanks is correct. However, not knowing fish very well, he could be the worst YouTuber going as far as aquariums are concerned, but I'd give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's probably worth a watch if you're into your aquariums as well. So one thing to support John, we offered him some of our juvenile fire-bellied toads that we'd bred this year, to which he wanted some, so he came last weekend to collect some and said he'd like to do a full room tour of the Tim Reptile Room, aka our dining room. So last weekend he came down, got on really well with him, hadn't met him before. He's a really good guy. Makes me glad I've been pushing his channel and he's a good guy. And we had a great day. I think he enjoyed looking at the species we've got here. I think he just kept saying, oh, if these breed, I'll have some of these. If these breed, I'll have some of these. I think he likes the species we keep. We quite like the species he keeps, apart from the ball python. And yeah, we had a good time. He's released that video earlier today, and Amy was sneaking around in the background and she got some behind the scenes footage. So if you'd like to see some of that, let's roll the video, I guess. John, put a video up. I haven't watched it yet.
How dare you?
20 minutes long. Yes, YouTube, and welcome to Massive thank you to John at John's Rainforest room. We had a great day. Hopefully we'll be able to work together again at some point. Plans are afoot for some collaborating in breeding projects with new species. Hopefully we can work on that together in the future. Everyone here at Team Reptile really got on well with John, and we're going to continue to push his channel because he does things right. That's the main thing. If you want to know how to do it right, just have a look at John's channel. So, check out our social media, check out John's social media, check out John's channel, like and subscribe to our channel, like and subscribe to John's channel, leave comments on our channel, leave comments on John's channel. I should have written a list. Amy's making me do all this. Oh, and a big thank you to John for all his technical information that he's passed on to Amy, which is making our channel look a little more professional. But I'm afraid we can't do anything about the idiot in front of the camera. So, cheers, John. Amy's laughing at me. Thanks for the video, mate. Really appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed this too. Take care, YouTube, and we'll see you on the next video.
Are we recording? Yeah. Thanks. Oh, God, I'll do that again. Sounds like blah blah.
Sorry, mate. I do like 12 takes.
Yeah, same.
Oh, why do you like this?
Whatever I do find, I just go.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not messing.
Don't worry, I got all this.
Oh. That's one of the outtakes real anyway.
You missed out TikTok.